as part of holistic care. Social problems don't come from a single cause. They usually grow out of a mix of economic, political, cultural, and environmental factors. Here are the major ones explained in a practical and real world way. Poverty and economic inequality, unemployment and lack of opportunities, poor education system, political instability and corruption, discrimination and social inequality, breakdown of family and community structures, substance abuse and addiction, rapid population growth and urbanization, environmental problem, cultural and moral decline, value conflicts, war and conflict. So now I'm going to be talking about them one by one, starting from the first, that's poverty and economic inequality. When wealth is unevenly distributed, many people lack access to basic needs like food, housing, healthcare, and education. This often leads to crime and violence, poor health outcomes, limited opportunity for growth. Then, second factor, unemployment and lack of opportunity. When people cannot find stable job or meaningful work, frustration and hopelessness can build up. This may result in increased crime rates, substance abuse, social unrest. Then the second factor, poor education systems, limited access to quality education, reduced awareness, skills and opportunities. This contributes to ignorance and misinformation, low income levels, cycles of poverty across generations. The fourth factor, political instability and corruption, weak leadership, corruption, and lack of accountability in government can lead to misuse of public resources, lack of social services, conflict and insecurity. Fifth factor, discrimination and social inequality. Discrimination based on race, gender, religion, or class creates division and injustice. It can lead to marginalization of certain groups, violence, and social tension in unequal access to opportunities. Number 6, breakdown of family and community structure. When family system or community support weaken, individual may lack guidance and emotional support. This can increase juvenile delinquency, mental health issues, social isolation. Seventh factor, substance abuse and addiction. The misuse of drug and alcohol contributes to crime and domestic violence, health problems, economic hardship. And the eighth factor, rapid population growth and urbanization. Overcrowding in cities without proper planning leads to slums and poor living conditions, strain on resources like water, housing, healthcare, increased unemployment. Number 9, environmental problem. Issues like pollution, climate change, and natural disaster can disrupt societies and cause migration and displacement. Food and water shortage, health crisis. 10. Cultural and moral decline, value conflicts. When societal issues clash or weaken, it may lead to loss of respect for law and authority, increase in crime, or unethical behavior. War and conflicts. That's final. Armed conflict destroys infrastructure and stability, leading to refugees, crisis, poverty, and trauma, long-term social disruption. So most social problems are interconnected. For example, poverty can lead to poor education, which can lead to unemployment, creating a cycle that's hard to break. Addressing these issues usually requires combined efforts from governments, communities, and individuals. So this is what I have for us concerning social problem. In health, we look at the holistic aspect of human being in giving care, because we believe every human has the right to proper health care. And when doing assessment, you look into the physical aspects of the human, you look into the psychological aspects of the human, you look into the mental aspect of the human, you look into the spiritual aspect, the social aspect, the economical aspect of the human. You look at the total well-being in making your conclusion and getting the outcome such that you'll be able to address the entirety of the human being. Most people are something led to the physiological aspect of what they are experiencing. So when you want to look at the root cause, you want to look at everything to ensure that you give a perfect treatment or therapy or advice or recommendation to ensure that the patient or the client or the individual gets well. So the social aspect is what I've just dived a little bit into today. So next time we're probably going to be looking at the psychological aspect, or the economical aspect, or the spiritual aspect, or the physical aspect, and other aspects that contribute to our wholesomeness and our well-being. So have a pleasant time and take care of yourself. Be well and live in atmosphere of good health. Bye.